Hey everybody, Don here again. Well, another weekend, another shed hunt. It's about the middle of March, I guess. And Tucker and I are in this swampy area. And when there was a lot of snow here, I didn't see that much deer sign. But man, now that the snow a lot of it is melted, man, I'm seeing a ton of deer sign. Just a lot of droppings and a lot of good activity in here. So we're gonna cruise through this little swampy area and see what we see. Stick around. Well, that's pretty cool. Yellow birch root group. Man, a little too big. All right, let's follow this deer trail. We're seeing a lot of sign in here that I didn't see when there was more snow. We're staying a little lower than we normally go, just because I've seen a lot of sign down low. But we just zigzagged through that swamp. And now we're just gonna cut the old part of this hill. He's on the hunt. Find a bone, Tucker. What do you got? Huh? Nothing. Two deer. Just up by those hemlocks. See if I can get the phone out. There you go. It's up there. The other side of those hemlocks. I knew this was a spot to check. I can still see the tail wagging of that one right up in the middle of those hemlocks. That's cool. Never got a really good look to see what their bodies looked like, but I'm assuming it was a doe and a skipper, or a couple of does. I would think a buck would have run for cover. Well, you got any ticks, huh? Well, spring has definitely sprung. I just pulled a tick off my pants. Luckily I got these light colored pants and the ticks showed right up, so I will be spraying my clothes down with permethrin before I come back out. I hate ticks. Come on, Bubba. Yeah, I probably ought to put the micro spikes on if I'm going to be in this stuff, because this is pretty icy. I'm going to cut out of this real quick though. It's easier walking with micro spikes on bare ground than it is trying to get on this icy stuff with just my boots. I'm going to run into a bunch of that, so put on the micro spikes. All right. Better safe than sorry, huh, Bubba? Well, here's fresh deer tracks. Looks like there might have been 3 deer that I bumped down below. All running up the same way we're going. I only saw 2, but very well could have been a 3rd. Well, get to the top of this one little ridge. You know, you just look around, here's deer droppings in the snow. There's fresh deer tracks, so you know the deer have been going through here. Giant oak. You know, lots of oaks mixed in with these pines and hemlocks. Just gotta keep looking. Man, it is hard. I mean, finding a shed in these sticks and branches and stuff is tough, but like I said, you look for something with a curve or multiple tines sticking up together. In the case of a moose, maybe the palm. Lots of times just the round pedicle part. Just gotta keep your eyes on the prize. All right, now here's a yellow birch root that I might be able to use. Too bad it's got that second thing on it. You see, it's when a yellow birch seed lands on something like an old rotten stump, and then the roots all grow around it. I've got, a dozen of those up in the attic drying. Cut them off down here, all the low spots. Cut it off up here somewhere. Lug it out of the woods. I'm gonna make some lamps. Probably not this one though. A little too big, and it's got that secondary leg off it. A lot of those around here though. I think I pulled a couple out of this same area. Well, there are a lot of big oaks around. If I tell Karen I was at the big oak, this is what I'm talking about. There's old dead oak right on the edge of this ledge. From that side to that side, probably 6 foot. Whether this was originally 2 trees that grew together or not, it is one monstrous oak tree. Look at that. This doesn't even come close to being how thick it is that way. Tucker, sit right there. What do you think? Huh? All right. Let's get out of Dodge.